Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mega Man here with another video. Um, just want to start off by saying I was going to do a video of the case behind me. I have it recorded and everything. I don't know how to get it to the editing software and everything. And I will have it up though, hopefully this month. So this is a pickups video for July. So we're just going to go ahead and go through it and get started. This first game I got was we did a State Line Gamers did a swap meet game exchange thing. We all met up here at my house and we both brought all our trades and everything. And one of the guys that came, Matt Meyer was his name, he had brought in a lot of regular NES titles, and he had some decent titles and everything. One caught my eye that I wanted, and he saw some games he wanted of mine. I traded him, I think, 3 games for this game, which I've been looking for. It's Metal Storm for the NES. If you could see, there's some like writing on there. I tried to get it off with like Magic Eraser and rubbing alcohol, but it just won't come off. But it plays, and it's an awesome game, so good to add that to the collection. Then later in the week, a guy on Facebook on one of the video game sites I joined, he had some Game Boy Color games, Mega Man games that I didn't have in my collection. I'm starting to collect all Mega Man stuff, so I got from him Mega Man 3 with plastic case and Mega Man 4 plastic case as well. So that was cool to add to the collection. And then after that, I went to a local store. Again, the store I always go to, Disc Replay. And I don't have a Game Boy or a Game Boy Color. I have a DS, and that's it. So I can't really play those games. But they have, for the GameCube, they have a Game Boy Color adapter you can hook up to your GameCube, and it allows you to play those games on your TV, so it's not just a smaller screen like you're used to in the regular Game Boy. So they had one of those, so I picked it up. Just fits on the bottom of the GameCube. The games fit in this slot right here, sorry. And then in order to play those games, you need this disc to put in your GameCube, otherwise it won't run. But I picked that up so that I could play those Mega Man games because I've never played them before. So, and then when I was there, they had another Game Boy Color game, which I saw that I thought about playing. I don't really know anything about this, but it's Zelda Seasons. There's actually two of these for the set. It's like this one's Seasons. I think the other one is called Ages, and it has a blue label. Never played both of those. Those were kind of limited to the Game Boy Color, so it's cool to have those. And then this is kind of weird, funny story. On eBay, I was just looking around, you know, doing the eBay thing, and I put a bid on this one game, and it was a game I thought I would never win the auction or whatever. I just put one bid on it, and then I had about 2 weeks left, and I was like, well, I'm probably gonna get outbid anyway. But then 2 weeks later, I got an email saying I won the auction, which was weird because I didn't think I would ever win. But last month I got Mega Man and Bass for the Game Boy Advance. Well, I found Mega Man and Bass for the Super Nintendo, which is, it's actually pretty uncommon to find, and I have not played it yet, so, but it's usually a Japan port, but they ported it over to the US, so I'll have to try that out and see how that is. But I didn't think I would ever get that game, so, but now I have it, so that was pretty awesome. And then me and Jason went up to Madison to a store we go to. It's called Video Game Exchange. the guy up there is really cool. It's a really cool store. They have a bunch of like Nintendo memorabilia. It's kind of like a Nintendo museum, and then he sells all sorts of games and stuff, and fairly decent price. And I saw this on, he posted it on his Facebook page, and he got recently a bunch of boxed SNES games in, and so I told Jason I saw this, and I was like, dude, we gotta go down there because I want this game. So got in the car, took a road trip, and went and checked it out. The only thing is the manual is kind of messed up, but I've got now a complete copy of Contra 3, The Alien Wars, which I've been looking for forever. And I didn't think I'd ever get it boxed, but it's it's an awesome game. There's the cartridge. The only thing is the manual. It's got kind of like marker on it and on the back too. That was kind of a bummer, but you know, I got a really good deal on it, and I thought, well, I probably won't ever find it for this price, so I just decided to pick that up. So that was pretty awesome. So, and then while I was there, I have some PS1 games that I got a while back, and they had no manuals in them. And I've been trying to track manuals down, and it's pretty hard to track when you're looking for just manuals. But the guy also had Tomb Raider manual, which I needed for my Tomb Raider game, and he actually threw that in for free. I didn't have to pay for that, so that was pretty nice of him. So then I was in Disc Replay again, the following week, whatever, and I saw this game. And I keep looking over this Super Nintendo game because I don't think anything of it, because I think it's a flight simulator, but it's not. It's actually a shoot 'em up. And I saw that they had it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a shoot 'em up. I just remembered. So it was fairly decent price. So I picked UN Squadron, and as you can see, it looks like a flight simulator, but it's not. It's actually a shoot 'em up game. So I haven't really played it, but it's fun. So, and then they also had for the GameCube the Star Fox game. They have a couple Star Fox games, and this one was compared to the Star Fox on the N64. It's the same style, and that's Star Fox Assault. So I got it complete and everything. Have not played that either, so a lot of these games I really haven't played because I've been working and haven't had time, but so that's pretty cool to have. And then we have a place called Half Price Books. It's an outlet store, so a lot of the games are in there are really cheap, really like clearanced out, like from all the other stores and everything. And they have a lot of PC games. They don't really have a lot of like console games and all that, but I went in there when they were just stocking up on everything, and I found a couple of couple PC games that I do play PC, but it's very limited. Like Diablo is about the only thing I play, and my wife plays Diablo 2, but she likes all the older Diablo games. So I found these two copies of Diablo and Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is actually the expansion, but I mean, this was $1 and this was like $2, so can't go wrong with that. I mean, there's just regular gaming PC CDs. And then I found a couple Dreamcast games, which was kind of weird because I never really find Dreamcast games there. And I texted Jason, and I'm like, you know, do you have these? And he's like, yeah, I have them. And he's like, they're pretty uncommon to find. So I was like, well, I might as well pick them up, and I can do a trade. And if anybody watching this wants these or wants to do a trade, whatever, just let me know. But I actually found Carrier and Time Stalkers for the Dreamcast. and they are both like complete. The discs are actually in really decent shape, which is kind of weird because a lot of the discs at the half-price books, the discs are kind of scratched and everything. But yeah, if anybody wants those two Dreamcast games or wants to do a trade, whatever, just hit me up. Let me know. I'm happy to do that. And then I was in Disc Replay again, like always, as I go there every weekend when I can. And they had this in the glass case, and I wasn't gonna get it at first, but then I saw how much they wanted for it, and I just couldn't pass it up. But it was actually Game Boy Advance in the box, which is cool. And the box is actually in nice shape. The only thing is on the back here, where the sticker's at, is a little sticky residue that took the box off from it. But I mean, it's like clean. There's a couple nicks on the screen, but other than that, I mean, it looks like brand new, feels brand new and everything. Came with the instructions and that, but that's pretty cool. And for the price it was, to get it boxed is uncommon to find. And then on Craigslist, I've been looking for a GameCube because I don't have a GameCube. I have a Wii that it plays GameCube games, but I exchanged my GameCube a while back, and so I was like, well, I should get one just to have one because it's easier to hook up GameCube than the Wii, put a game in and wait and all that. So I was on Craigslist, and a guy in Beloit had a Craigslist, jeez, can't talk, a GameCube lot, and he was only asking $30 for this lot, and it was I couldn't pass it up because it was so cheap, and what it came with was really neat. So just go through what I got here. I got the actual GameCube, which is a black one. It comes with a memory card. I think it's like a third-party memory card. And then it came with a controller. It's not a black controller, it's the purple indigo controller. But that's fine because I have like 2 Wavebirds. And then it came with 7 games, which is, I thought was cool, but a lot of these games are common, but I haven't played barely any of these, but I'll just go through them real quick. I got Hitman 2 complete. Then we got SX Tricky complete. We got NHL Hits 2002. Whoops. Complete. I'm gonna probably keep that because I'm a hockey guy, so it's kind of like NFL Blitz if I remember correctly. We got Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. That one's complete as well. Time Splitters 2, which I'm told this is a pretty fun game. Have not played it. Complete. And these last two, of course, the two that are kind of the most, worth the most or uncommon. They don't have manuals or anything, but it's kind of bummed out. I have this already, but it's Soul Calibur 2 with Zelda Link as the exclusive character, but just disc only. Case kind of beat up. And then this one I kind of bummed out by, but I have it and I'll probably find it complete someday. But this is Zelda 4 Swords and it's disc only, no manual, and as you can see it's not the original artwork, so I was kind of bummed by that. But all that was only $30, so I mean that's pretty awesome because I think a GameCube right now, just the system, I think is like $20-30 bucks. So that was cool to get. And then the last thing, this is not video game related, but I was at the local mall here and I was just wandering around, and I went into a Hot Topic, which is like a clothing slash accessory store kinda. I don't know. Those of you who have been to Hot Topic, you know what I'm talking about. It's not really my store, but they've changed over the years. And they've been getting like, they have like video game shirts. and anime shirts and all that. And they sell CDs as well, music CDs, music shirts, etc. Whatever. But I noticed they had a little section. It was all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I think the reason was because of the new movie coming out. And I don't know about you guys, but that movie does not look appealing to me at all. It's by Michael Bay, and he, you know, I know he was trying to get at, action in that, but he made the turtles look messed up. And if you know the Ninja Turtles from the early 90s like me, I was just kind of bummed by that. But anyway, getting to the whole point here is they have these little mystery box turtle figurines, and you don't know which one you're gonna get. And I believe there's like 4 or 5. I think there's 8 of them altogether, 8, 9, or 10 or something like that. No, there's like 10. There's 10. Okay, anyway. I am just out of it right now. But anyway, so I grabbed a couple of these boxes, and they're kind of really good quality, these little figurine things. And just to give you an example, here's one right here. It's a foot soldier. The arms move, and the head does kind of move. Well, this one doesn't, but the head kind of spins around. But I mean, they're really nice, painted and all that, and with a lot of detail on them. So I thought, hey, what the heck, let's just take a shot and see what I get. So I bought 2 of them, and the first 2 I got, I believe, were, man, I don't even remember. But I believe I got 2 turtles. I believe I got Donatello, and I got Raphael. And as you can see, these ones come with the little weapons that you can take off and change them around if you want and everything. So then I was like, well, you know what? I don't want to go for a whole set, but I'd like to have the 4 turtles, and they had Shredder. So I was like, well, that's what I'm going to go for. So I went back again, and I think the next time I went with Jason, and this is kind of a interesting story. So I went with him, and he got 2 of them, and he got a foot soldier, and he got Shredder. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's the one I've been I want. And, he got it on the first try. So I was like, whatever, I'll find him eventually. So when I went back, I got, I think it was Rocksteady, comes with a gun, and Michelangelo with the nunchucks. So that was cool. So I had 3 of the 4 turtles and 2 bad guys. So I went back again, and they only had like 2 boxes left. So I just grabbed them, and I'm like, okay, I gotta find, Shredder and the last turtle. But I opened them up, and I got Bebop and another foot soldier. And then, actually before that, going back a little bit, I bought like 2 more, and I came with Crane, and I got 2 of Bebop, and I got another Bebop and another Donatello. So I had 2 Donatellos, 2 Bebops, 2 foot soldiers, and a Crane. And I'm like, oh man, that's kind of, I'm getting multiples or duplicates of everything. So anyway, so then I was just, what the heck, I was on eBay, and I was like, well, maybe I'll find them on eBay. Well, eBay, asks way too much for these. But I did find one of these, as I dropped one of the weapons here. It was on an auction, and I did end up winning the auction, and I found it for the same price as what I would pay in Hot Topic. But I found Leonardo. So now I've got all 4 of the turtles, Rocksteady and Bebop, and 2 foot soldiers. 2 Bebop, or another Bebop, another Donatello, and a Crane. So then I was thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ask Jason if he'll do like a trade with me. I'll give him like 3 of these for his Shredder. And he's like, well, I don't know. I kind of want the turtles as well. And I'm like, look, you're getting a turtle, and I'm giving you 2 extra ones for just 1. And he's like, well, okay. So anyway, I got his Shredder that he traded me. You know, he's probably watching this going, I wish I shouldn't have traded him, but now I have all the ones I want. So I gave him the extra Donatello, the extra Bebop, and I gave him Crane as well, because I don't really want Crane. But if he shows him in his video, you'll see why. You know, it kind of just looks weird, but whatever. So now I have the 4 Turtle, Shredder, Rocksteady Bebop, and 2 Foot Soldiers. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to look for the whole set. The one that none of us found was Splinter is the extra one. But hey, I thought that was cool. You know, not video game related, but Ninja Turtles are cool in my opinion. So, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for July. Like I said, I hope within the next couple weeks I get this video out of this glass case behind me that shows all my Mega Man collectible stuff, all my games, box games and that. And hopefully I'll do a game collection video as well, but I've just been having problems with the whole editing thing. But thanks for sticking around for being kind of a long video, but I hope I see you guys next time. If you like what you see, please subscribe if you haven't, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.